when one calls the other heretic and Anabaptist? Are these tokens of charity among us in fraternal love? You think you live for life, and you bring them darkness, of malice and envy. You slander and rebuke priests and bishops. You take it upon yourself to judge the clergy by the sole light of your fantastical opinions and vain expositions. Although you are permitted to read Holy Scripture, you must understand that it is under license and only to inform your conscience.
Alright, let's knock another one out, shall we? "16 more days, folks. 16 more days." Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The running game will be a focus today. The Jets have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going against the Ravens, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional.
Ew, -5 turnover differential. That's not good.
Coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a matchup and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done. And
Poor winless Tennessee.
And he'll get it up to about the
Poor winless Philly.
line, just across the 25. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled, often masks a burning desire to win and perform. This guy takes it seriously when he lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Ouch.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. George Iloka, the one that comes up to make the tackle. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Ooh, wrap him up. I don't think he got it.
The play there, nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Open field tackling for the win.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon.
Too many INTs. Too many INTs.
Skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL, because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 1st down, Mariota. Finding time.
Tried to lead it down. Come on now.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first
He's
thing
good,
you
but
do.
he's not.
Be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone.
He drops a lot of passes.
And pick it off, just as we saw there.
He makes the in traffic catches, but he'll drop the easy ones. That was pretty much Brandon Marshall in this game.
Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them.
That was a juke and a half.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown. D'Angelo Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, from this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fill in.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Zone defense, and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. 1 receiver left is Hilton. Here's the AFC's leading rusher a year ago, Chris Ivory. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. A look at the starting side for the offense and Brandon Marshall.
I think the thing that impresses me most about Brandon Marshall is his strength. How he runs his routes, how he wins against defensive backs downfield, how it's so tough to keep him from getting the football.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. He finds his target. Fuller. 30.
Payback, punk.
Touchdown, New York. Will Fuller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard.
And Will Fuller goes bye-bye.
To adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They begin the drive with Williams. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Surveying the field.
Someone want to get him, please?
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's
Jeez.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's going to drop this.
And there's no one there.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end.
Wow, are you serious?
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game.
What's going on, dude?
Very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They come out here in the eye. To throw is Cousins. That's caught inside the 20.
And that's what happens when you get a press broken against cover 1.
Tyler Lockett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone.
That ain't gonna cut it.
And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And his kick is right through. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ooh, 5-1 Washington against 6-0 Detroit.
And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. Now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
That I am. I'm patiently counting down the days.
To talk about your old spot, the secondary, very key here in this one.
Yeah, you have to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys match up and challenge the best wide receivers.
Now Mariota, wide open.
Wow, 0 blitz. Oh, that's going to come back because someone decided to block someone in the back.
Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
You dope.
Still second down.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Mariota on first down.
See, that's what Brandon Marshall does in this game, Madden Gamer. He does stuff like that all the time.
Well, partner, the hit sure looks like a simple route, but I think the issue with it is a lot of the time when you're making that play, you're actually working your way back inside towards traffic.
That's what the sky punt is for.
Inside out, whether it's defensive ends or linebackers, and a lot of the time, instead of securing the pass, your eyes might stray towards the middle and wonder where the big hit's going to come from.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
But again, how often do you sky punt?
Was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
2 yards to go here on third down. They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Rumble, Ivory, rumble.
10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a nice run for the former undrafted free agent back in 2010, Chris Ivory.
And I think that's why we see the greatness in him. It was there. Just because he wasn't drafted didn't mean he wasn't a good player. But I think he uses that as fuel. Each and every run, an aggressive, strong run, catches out of the backfield. He's turned himself into a complete player.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And the first carry for the former Clemson Tigers, C.J. Spiller. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Another pistol look here. Second down, Mariota.
Fine. Don't let me lead the screen pass.
Just missing his second there.
I mean, I appreciate the big fella with the play rack, but let me lead it, please.
We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. On play action, Mariota. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. It's a close game here early on. And we will
that flew on by.
MetLife Stadium after this. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously. obviously they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. A first down throw for Cousins.
Little screen action.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nifty.
Second down now after the pass completion. Now Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line.
Nice, stick your face in there, DBs.
A new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility.
Cousins from the gun on third.
Blah.
It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Well, you're not missing a whole lot, Madden Gamer, as you've seen in this game and the previous. He doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot.
The first down marker running his route. Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the
Nope, run and shoot playbook.
They want that ball in the end zone.
We're all about that run and shoot life.
Mariota now on second down.
Hey, there we go, B. Marsh. Well, you're missing out on one of the greatest offenses to have ever existed, Mr. Madden Gamer.
It's often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
I am Mr. Run and Shoot.
First down, Mariota. Toward the sideline, that's hauled in by Marshall.
Of course, as I dog B. Marshall, he's making some plays this game. Go figure.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
On first down, this is Ivory. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
A dump off for Ivory. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
All right, nice and efficient so far.
And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. Mariota from the gun on third down.
Tried to lead him up, but I hit him too late.
It's fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say,
What's going on, dude?
I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
That's always the way it works, Madden Gamer.
But it stalls out in the end.
Talk bad about a player, he plays great. All of a sudden.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's caught. Lockett. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Ravens are going to have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
I cannot stand that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Oh, come on.
It's just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Oh, good luck with that. That often falls upon deaf ears.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football.
Wow, Matt Barkley is somebody's quarterback?
How about that veteran leader?
Jeez.
Big time run combined with
Either someone is hurt or someone drafted hideously.
showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
First down. Here's Cousins. Lockett with a grab.
Why is Tyler Lockett hanging on to everything?
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A first down throw for Cousins. It's complete to Lockett.
Oh, there he goes again.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
I can't get him to throw me the ball, Mr. Madden.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Again, it's Cousins. He's got time in the pocket.
Kill him, please. Oh, he's got to fumble that.
5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second and goal.
I got to get a fumble on that, please.
Here we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have remaining here before we get to halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, Cousins. He's got time. This will be caught at about the 6.
Wow, I knew that was going to happen.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jay Samaro, his second touchdown on the
As soon as I saw him dragging him, I said, yep, he's going to score.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game.
Ooh.
Just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling
All right, with a shot.
Football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
On second down, Mariota again.
That didn't help.
So Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Halfbacks are just so useless when helping out with protection.
Called by the defense.
They just serve no purpose whatsoever.
And they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Face mask.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're just going to run this bad boy out. Take it to the half.
First down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting. What's that? Now. we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show, I guess. We're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
This is one of those, the CPU feels like making things hard games.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. One deep left side here.
And who is that T.Y. Hilton can't run by?
Nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Slow Revis.
When all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there.
T.Y. Hilton cannot run by washed up Revis.
Ended in a big drop.
Here's Marquette King now.
Thanks for that.
Second punt, he'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable for Lockett. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Ravens, they'll take over. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their
targeting already is.
Second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense.
Screen.
Give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
20 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Baltimore first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Thank you.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the game.
Yeah, it is frustratingly vague. And it usually happens against your team at the worst possible moment.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now the hit comes.
Thank you. But of course, we won't get it back. But at least we got the sack.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. quarterback.
Thank you, Leonard Floyd, for
Everyone else is
showing
trying
up
to
today.
execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Third and long for Cousins. And he is out of bounds inside.
Are you serious?
14 yards is the pickup there, but it will still lead to a fourth down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the time.
Pick us up. It's good.
It is absolutely perfect. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
Well, Tennessee's not having a good week.
I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. They're just looking to duplicate what they did last time, force the 3 and out, and that led to a field goal.
The only thing better, really, is creating a turnover. 3 and out, get off the field, feel good about yourself, turn the ball over to your offense, and they put the ball through the post.
All right, got to get some points.
Well rested after that 3 and out, too.
One would think that's how you get it done. Create the 3 and outs, get to the bench, get your rest, and hope your offense can control the game.
Second down following the run. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Mariota now on second down.
Wow.
This one is incomplete.
UF and O.
Target, and it's third and short. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Now Mariota. He finds his Fuller. Give him 5 yards there, and it's a
Don't give me the rat catch, though. Give me the possession catch where he has to fall down.
And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread
My
the
fault for not
field.
using that, I guess.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you hand it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down. Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, get them more running lanes and more options, and also it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier to run against.
Mariota to throw it. Caught left side by Hilton.
There we go.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ouch.
This one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Why wouldn't these receivers sometimes on these bubbles? Why would you just go straight up the field and not block the guy over you? Care to explain that to me, Mr. Slot Receiver?
By getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Second down, Mariota. Underneath, Ivory. Again, powerful running. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. One receiver left is
Have a good one, dude.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall.
There's nowhere else to throw the damn ball.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
3 and out here would be great.
They're going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to
goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
An hour and a half.
Not one that I've ever met.
That one goes for 34 yards. And the Ravens are going to have a first down.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They come out here in the eye. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's going to
Ooh, what's this?
Williams complete.
Yes.
So oftentimes you see
that
defensive
helps.
Holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Cousins now from the 50. Finding time. Now the hit comes.
Yes. And again, there's no one there.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. Third and long for Cousins. And he checks this one down to Williams.
Sit down.
Brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and
Kirk Cousins throwing dots all over the place, too. 14 out of 15.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get his
Ivory doing work.
get rid of him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Carry number 10 now. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped.
That's annoying.
At the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Looks like the defense. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Mariota.
Why? Why would you?
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down to hands.
Why did it not honor my pass lead?
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They got the lead last time, had to punt it though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
That's one of the big irritating things to me when I play against a computer, that sometimes they just hijack your pass lead, and they won't let you do it. It's actually a heck of a tackle by Byron Maxwell there.
Byron Maxwell, the corner, in on the tackle. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. On third down, here's Williams.
Well, that hurts.
6 yard. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
You know, it would be great, a fumble. That'd be nice.
That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. See if they stay on the ground for second down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. What a spin. Oh, no, he lost.
Well, I got the fumble. Ask and you shall receive sometimes.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And New York set to take the field. Back to throw. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being.
You're not a fan of bells?
Because now you can't
attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
See, that's a situation where I like the possession catch a lot. The possession catch is actually worth something.
Looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Who's hurt? I think he's just tired.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He'll look to throw.
Good old run and shoot vertical read.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Now you got to go for 2. Oh.
First touchdown on the year. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up.
You can see how that can be irritating.
We just saw it. What do you do now? Oh, yeah, of course you know what you do. You're going for 2, right?
I think anytime you're inside of 2 minutes in this situation, you try for 2.
And remember, let's go back to training camp. Every team we talked to said they spend more time now on 2-point conversion periods than they ever have before.
On the ground, Ivory. A little track jump. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
I thought they were going to whore me out there for a minute. Now let's see if the CPU turns Kirk Cousins into Joe Montana.
But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, great.
And the Ravens taking the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock.
Here we go.
Continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Cousins to throw. Survey.
Come on, get him, please.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
They come out here in the eye.
Oh, they're going to holding. Yeah, Slim Ripper, you know.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer.
Williams. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards.
It's going to go to overtime.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Dorsett. So we saw a lot of points. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because would you have even thought that we'd get to overtime after what we witnessed for 4 quarters?
Not at all.
And have 0 points on either side? Not a chance, right? And somehow it happened. We always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got 1 good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
All right, let's get a TD and just end this bad boy.
I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I was trying to go for 3.
Dinner on you, my good.
Trying to go for 3.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field, and they gave up a touchdown.
Wow, Tennessee's team must just suck.
Hit the reset button after every touchdown and give it up, Charles.
I love that, and the way that you phrased it is perfect because from series to series, you can reset how the game is going to go. If you gave up a touchdown before, it doesn't mean you have to do it again. And if you made a great play before, you have to reset again anyway because they're going to attack. So I love the way you phrased it and put it out there. That's what they have to do in this series.
It's not like when you're playing a video game. You can't hit the reset button here. Let's go.
No, you shouldn't anyway, that's for sure.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now the first throw in overtime for Mariota.
Go forward!
The reception good for 7.
Oh, you complete clown. Don't go sideways, you jerk.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
1 receiver left is Hilton.
Can I get a damn slip screen to work?
First down, Mariota. They set up the screen to Ivory. And he'll get it out
No.
40 to the 39.
Ugliest screen of all time.
On the screen, it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
7 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll run it now. There we go. Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they control the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers.
Yeah, I was going to use or catch that one all the way. I wasn't going to take any chances of letting the CPU hose me.
12 yards on that one, and earns him a Fred shut it down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
T.Y. Hilton cannot run by Darrelle Revis. That is hysterical to me.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the gun, Mariota. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
They go back to the ground attack here. It's Ivory.
Oh.
Gonna get this one down near the 45-yard
I tried to be ambitious there.
yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 3rd down.
No, White!
Oh, so close, but incomplete.
You keep on going. You keep on going.
Instead, though, it's 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And Tucker's kick right there.
On cover 3 match, they hardly ever break that route off on the curl to the outside. 99 times out of 100, they run the fade. But no.
Coach even let your kicker try from that range. That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and getting...
Watch us be roughing the passer. Watch.
Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
No, it's holding. Yes.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
The first throw in overtime now for Cousins. He's got time in the pocket. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there.
All right, we need 2 more.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Ooh, a screen.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Are you serious?
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
He's got time. Oh,
Yay! I got him to throw it to me. Finally.
and that's how this one ends. In dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us,
And we
on the
pull out a
edge of their
W.
seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins.
That was an annoying game. I don't think I have it in me to play another one.
They remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it. As
Brandon
the
Marshall's
mid-season
actually
bye
useful
will be
this week.
coming at just the right time. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I had to fight through that one, Mr. Reaper. Do I have a bye next week? Nope, I have the Brownies who are 6-1. Nah, we're not going to risk throwing Aaron Donald back out there and getting him hurt again. Who do the Brownies have? Matty Ice, AP. My goodness. Got a bit of a squad, don't they? Oh, line looking kind of suspect. Oh, line's just kind of meh. Tui. Looking pretty solid. Quan Alexander, Lawrence Timmons, a Tauchu. Looking pretty good, Brownies. Let me check my stats. So many, the thing about playing an all-man that's frustrating is that it's like you're going to get one INT a game that you just can't do anything about. It's like it's just going to happen. This guy's turning into a pretty decent player. Miles Killebrew. Got some stuff to work with. Got to get the play rec awareness pursuit up. And the zone coverage up a little bit, but he's, usable. Daniel Hunter's having a pretty good season. 5 sacks through 7 games. Can't complain about that at all. And Leonard Floyd is coming along. Vincent Valentine filling in pretty well for Aaron Donald, too. 80 block shed, 82 power move. Solid for a rookie. I mean, not bad. And he's a backup. He's a, backup 3-technique defensive tackle. We filled in pretty nice. And I'm not going to play this game now. That last game was pretty stressful. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.